All right, it's Saturday, May 1st. As I like to remind everybody, this house was supposed to be done on January 8th. And the contractor, Lance Yakums from Lancelot Building in Waukesha, just quit the job until he gets his way. And that's a whole long story. But I thought I'd point out that this is what this area of concrete was covered up in advance of the mudding and the painting. And you notice how nice it is. It's clean. Now, I can't get all the tape up. They used the wrong tape, but that's all right. But you notice how you can see the line. If you go outside there, it's filthy. If you're in here where it was covered up and effectively kept from being dirty, it's a nice gray. It's not perfect, but it's a garage floor. But if you look out all over here, you can see the dirt and the schmutz and the paint and the mud and the drywall. And I'm doing this so that when someone says, geez, why isn't the garage floor clean? Well, when I pointed it out to Lance, you can see paint here and mudding compound. When I pointed it out to Lance months ago, he used the words, and the words he loves the most, industry standard. He thinks that all this paint and mudding and etc. is acceptable because it's industry standard. Well, in my world, only a knucklehead thinks that this level of filth and damage to the concrete floor is industry standard. And if you look in the Metropolitan Builders Association book, this is never mentioned. In fact, what it does say, for a house to be complete or substantially complete or mostly complete, is the site has to be clean. And if you look at this, this isn't clean. It has not been cleaned up. Nothing about this site says, I've been cleaned. Now, Lance thinks that this is clean, and it's not. I mean, look at all this trash. And then look at the front concrete. It's also stained. And then look at all the trash that's out here. But that's the world that a contractor I hired lives in. He thinks that all this dirt and grime and all this trash is clean. Well, like I mentioned, he stopped working on this place on April 9th. It was the last time any contractors have been here. Now, I get that he may be having financial trouble. But to have someone come out and clean this, I could clean it. Trust me. You give me a day, I could probably get this done. I interviewed a guy named Andy who says he can get it done in a day. So if I were Lance, I would say to my family, hey, I'm short on cash. I've got to get this thing clean because Robert's not going to give me my fourth and final payment until the house meets industry standards as defined by the Metropolitan Builders Association. And I would be out here painting this. I'd be painting all of that because the house, excuse me, isn't done. And then if you look at the level of filth, I mean, look at that. That's everywhere. And although you can't see it, boy, every time you take a breath, you're inhaling dust and dirt. So this is just an update. I like to document things with videotapes because should push come to shove and suddenly there's a situation where someone says, well, Lance says the house is perfectly clean. I can say, let's look at the video from May 1st. And then go, oh my God, that's filthy. I mean, look at this entryway. I mean, it's so filthy. And yet he appears to be blind to the fact that this is not, I repeat, not industry standard, according to the Metropolitan Builders Association, which is his Bible apparently, but I don't think he's ever read that Bible. So it's 55 degrees outside. I've got a friend, I think who's doing a food plot the device he rented immediately failed, that little tractor. So we're good. It's cloudy. It's 55. It's supposed to get up to almost 80 today. Woohoo! So I love you all. Take care and bye.